Atlanta Braves versus Chicago White Sox. The Atlanta Braves arrive in Chicago with momentum, urgency, and a chance to keep control of the National League East. Atlanta enters at 45-23, sitting atop the division with a commanding lead, while the White Sox are 36-31 and holding first place in the American League Central. This is not a rivalry game, but it feels like a measuring stick matchup between two division leaders chasing bigger goals. The numbers lean toward Atlanta, carrying a 57.7% win probability compared to Chicago's 42.3%. But the White Sox have already taken the first two games of the series and are looking for a sweep. The Braves need a response. The White Sox smell opportunity. Atlanta's profile starts with run production. The Braves have scored 349 runs, hit 92 home runs, and own a .257 team batting average with a .755 OPS. Matt Olson leads the power attack with 19 homers and 50 RBIs, while Michael Harris II paces the club with a .306 average. Ozzie Albies has collected 73 hits, and Drake Baldwin brings a strong .389 on-base percentage. Chicago counters with a lineup built around timely power. The White Sox have produced 316 runs with 91 home runs and a .741 OPS. Munetaka Murakami leads the club with 20 homers and a .378 OBP. Miguel Vargas has driven in 43 runs, and Chase Meadroth leads the team with a .274 batting average and 66 hits. On the mound, Atlanta owns the edge statistically. The Braves carry a 3.22 ERA and 1.17 WHIP compared to Chicago's 4.35 ERA and 1.32 WHIP. Atlanta has also struck out 586 batters versus Chicago's 534. The central storyline is clear. A deeper, more productive Braves offense against a White Sox club that has survived with timely hitting and resilience. Recent form paints an interesting picture. Atlanta has dropped 3 of its last 5 games, including the first 2 contests of this series, but still flashed offensive punch in victories over Pittsburgh and a high-scoring win against Toronto. Chicago has won 4 of its last 5 and is rolling offensively. The White Sox scored 6, 9, 6, 8, and 8 runs during that stretch, consistently putting pressure on opposing pitching staffs. Their bats are surging. Atlanta is searching for consistency. The starting pitching duel could determine everything. Martin Perez gets the ball for Atlanta, carrying a 4-3 record, a sparkling 3.02 ERA, and a 1.06 WHIP across 56.2 innings. He has allowed just 40 hits and struck out 47 hitters while limiting damage all season. Chicago counters with Anthony Kay, who is 5-1 with a 4.40 ERA and 1.45 WHIP in 61.1 innings. Kay has recorded 63 strikeouts but has surrendered 63 hits and 26 walks. Perez profiles as the command specialist who avoids mistakes. Kay is more dependent on strikeouts and navigating traffic. That matchup favors Atlanta. The tactical battle centers on whether Chicago's hot bats can continue against one of the better statistical pitching staffs in baseball. The White Sox have been thriving with runners on base, while Atlanta's lineup still carries more depth from top to bottom. Olson remains the biggest X factor. One swing can change the game instantly. For Chicago, Murakami's power and Vargas' run production provide the spark. Expect both managers to lean aggressively on bullpen matchups once the game reaches the late innings. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Atlanta Braves winner. Chicago enters hotter, but Atlanta owns the advantage in starting pitching, overall run prevention, and lineup depth. Perez's ability to limit hard contact should slow the White Sox offense just enough, while Olson and Harris help manufacture the decisive runs. Expect a tight game deep into the night, but Atlanta's balance and pitching edge give the Braves the final word before first pitch. My second pick for this match is total over 7.5.